Hello, everyone. We are back. We've got a Mosaic half case to do. This is the second half of the case we did the other night. First half, there were some bangers in it, so let's hope we can continue that on in the second half. Got a mini to close this one, guys. 30 spots, top 10. Get the last spots into the break. As soon as we run that, we'll rip into it. There is everyone's names. Take my caption away so I can see. There we go. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and good luck. 7 times. Top 10. We have Joel. Joel, Brendan, Adam, Roma, Stuart, Sam, Amy, Sam, and Matthew. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. Congrats, guys. You are all into the main. And now we'll run the teams. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and good luck. 7. Suns down the bottom and Thunder at the top. Here we go. Josh, you've got Thunder, Joel with the Bulls, Emily with the Clippers, Amy with the Pistons, Grant with the Hawks, Heath with the Raptors, Brendan with the Celtics, Roma with the Wizards, Adam with the Grizz, Sean with the Lakers, Roma with the Cavs, Isaac with the Knicks, Andy with the Pacers, Anthony with the Pelicans, Stuart with the Sixers, Aaron with Stuart with the Hornets, Sam with the Bucks, Jack with the Jazz, Amy with the Kings, Andy with the Nets, David with the Nuggets, Sam with the Rockets, Sam Aliano with the Spurs, Sam Rogan with the Wolves, Leon with the Warriors, Josh with the Blazers, Coban with the Heat, Sean with the Magic, and Matthew with the Suns. All right, let's chuck these in the comments, guys, and then we'll get cracking. Right, there we go. Let's get stuck in. For those that don't know, it's 2 gold on average per box and a whole bunch of red. Got some absolute banging golds the other night, so hopefully we can get some more. Davis Bertans for the Wiz, Derek Rose for the Knicks, Cam Reddish for the Hawks, Sadiq Bey, NBA debut for the Pistons, and Red Wave, NBA debut, it's Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Good start. Nice clean card, no print lines that Red Wave's synonymous for. Got Jabari Parker for the Kings, Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, Tyrese Halliburton, National Pride for the Kings. We've got a holo for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins, and Red Wave for the Spurs, Trey Jones. 2 red rookies in the first 2 packs. Good start. Got Ivica Zubats for the Clippers, Alfred Payton for the Knicks, Kevin Knox II for the Knicks, Shaq, Finals MVPs for the Lakers, And red wave for the Bulls, Kobe White. Got Ben McLemore for the Lakers, Eric Bledsoe for the Pels, Patrick Williams, NBA debut for the Bulls, Jordan Nwora for the Bucks, and red wave for the Warriors, Steph Curry. Nice hit. Once again, nice and clean. Got Shake Milton for the Sixers, Cody Zeller for the Hornets, Rob Covington for the Blazers, Jason Tate for the Rockets, and for the Cavs, red wave, Larry Nance Jr. Got Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz, Brandon Clark for the Grizz. Oh, a bit of gold in this one, guys. Gary Payton, all-time greats for the Sonics, which goes to OKC. Nico Mannion for the Warriors. And our gold wave is for the Jazz. Come on, Udoka. Oh, it's Donovan Mitchell. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Donovan Mitchell, gold wave. Got Jamal Murray for the Nugs, Kent Bazemore for the Warriors, Doug McDermott for the Pacers, Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, and red wave for the Bulls, Troy Brown Jr. Ricky Rubio for the Wolves, Terrence Ross for the Magic. Got another gold in this one, guys. LaMelo Ball, NBA debut for the Hornets. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, and a gold is for the Raptors. It's the Aussie, Aaron Baines. Got Duncan Robinson for the Heat, Al Horford for the OKC, Eric Paschall for the Warriors, KD, national pride for the Nets, and red wave for the Cavs, Lamar Stevens. Got Colin Sexton for the Cavs, Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, Jason Tatum for the Celtics, Jalen Smith for the Suns, and red wave for the Pelicans, Zion. It's nice too. Zion red wave. Big day tomorrow, Brendan. It is. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm all sorts of emotions all rolled into one. So yeah, super excited. It's going to be a good game. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers, Christian Wood for the Rockets, Paul Pierce, all-time greats for the Celtics, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, and the green makes me think that this is a Celtics red wave. It is. It is Evan Fournier. Got Kimba for the Celtics, Norm Powell for the Blazers, DeAndre Jordan for the Nets, Barkley, all-time greats for the Suns, and red wave for the Wolves. It's Anthony Edwards, national pride. There we go. Nice hat. That is a beauty. There we go. Nice hit. Right, next box. Good start. Gold in our first pick. MPJ for the Nugs. Andre Drummond for the Lakers. Jerry West, all-time greats for the Lakers. Desmond Bain for the Grizz. And Celtics again, it's Jaylen Brown. It's nice. We got the gold Tatum the other night. We got the gold Jaylen Brown tonight. Unfortunately, there is a disgusting print line through it. Still a nice card nonetheless. What team do I have? Come on, you got... Do remember seeing your name. You got the Heat. Miami. Got Otto Porter Jr. for the Magic. Boban Marjanovic for the Mavs. Taylor Horton-Tucker for the Lakers. Peyton Pritchard, NBA debut for the Celtics. And Red Wave for the Kings. Tyrese Halliburton. Nice hat. That's the trifecta of Tyrese's from this case. We got the National Pride and the NBA debut Red Wave the other night. We now have the true rookie red. Got CJ McCollum for the Blazers. Monte Morris for the Nugs. Lou Williams for the Hawks. Patrick Williams for the Bulls. And Red Wave for the Magic, Mo Bamba. Got Rajon Rondo for the Clippers. PJ Tucker for the Bucks. James Wiseman for the Warriors. Got a Mosaic. It's an NBA debut. It's LaMelo Ball. Nice hat. Going out to the Hornets. And a Red Wave for the Pacers, Karis LeVert. Got Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Daniel Tice for the Bulls. Steve Nash, all-time greats for the Suns. Kerry Lewis Jr. for the Pels. And purple, is it the Lakers? No, it's the Suns. It is Steve Nash, all-time greats. That one's clean, no print line. Got Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Emmanuel Quickley, NBA debut for the Knicks. And Red Wave for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Luguentz Dort for OKC. Reggie Perry for the Nets. And Red Wave for the Nets, Landry Shamet. Tyus Jones for the Grizz. Russell Westbrook for the Wiz. Oh, we've got an auto in here, guys. Jamias Ramsey for the Kings. We'll do the Red Wave first. I think it's Hornets colours too. Mason Plumlee for the Pistons. And what's that auto? Come on, LaMelo. Oh, it's Cody Martin. It's all right. It's all right. Still an auto. We'll take it. Red Wave scripts. Got excited there for a minute. What team did I get, Amy? You got, I remember seeing your name too. Where are you? You got the Pistons. Got a nice Red Wave Isaiah Stewart before. Got Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz. Bol for the Nugs. Maxi Kleber for the Mavs. Denny Avdia, NBA debut for the Wiz. And Red Wave, NBA debut, Sadiq Bey. There you go. Another Red Wave for you, Amy. Sadiq Bey, NBA debut. Got John Wall for the Rockets. Thanasis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. James Wiseman, National Pride for the Warriors. Anthony Edwards for the Wolves. And Red Wave for the Heat, Kelly Olynyk. Got Nemanja Bjelica for the Heat. Mike Conley for the Jazz. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Nets. Steph Curry, National Pride for the Warriors. And for the Celtics, Red Wave, Paul Pierce, all-time greats. Good break so far. Let's try and have a nice big gold. Joe Ingles for the Jazz, Zach LaVine for the Bulls, Jakob Poeltl for the Spurs, James Wiseman, National Pride for the Warriors, and Red Wave for the Sixers, Denny Green. LeBron James for the Lakers, Chris Middleton for the Bucks, Eric Gordon for the Rockets, Onyeka Okongwu for the Hawks, and Red Wave for the Warriors, James Wiseman. Nice hat. Once again, nice and clean. Got Isaiah Roby for Thunder, D'Angelo Russell for the Wolves, Anthony Edwards for the Wolves, Tracy McGrady, all-time greats for the Magic, and Red Wave for the Wiz, Thomas Bryant. Got Kobe White for the Bulls, Larry Nance Jr. for the Cavs, Kyle Anderson for the Grizz, Obi Toppin, NBA debut for the Knicks, and Red Wave for the Sixers, Seth Curry. Got Zion for the Pels, Mikal Bridges for the Suns, Jaden McDaniels for the Wolves, Allen Iverson, all-time greats for the Sixers, and Red Wave for the Knicks, Julius Randle. KD for the Nets, Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers, Darius Baisley for OKC, Josh Green for the Mavs, and Red Wave for the Pelicans, Kerry Lewis Jr. Got KCP for the Lakers, TJ Warren for the Pacers, Luke Kennard for the Clippers, Tyrese Maxey, National Pride for the Sixers, and Red Wave for the Warriors, Draymond Green. Giannis for the Bucks, Ben Simmons for the Sixers, KD, Finals MVPs for the Warriors, Cole Anthony, NBA debut for the Magic, and gold for the Hawks. Come on, Onyeka. It's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Got Lonzo Ball for the Pels, Malik Beasley for the Wolves, Enes Kanter for the Blazers, Obi Toppin for the Knicks, and Red Wave, NBA debut, Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. Got Mo Bamba for the Magic, Karis LeVert for the Pacers, Tristan Thompson for the Celtics, Devin Vassell, NBA debut for the Spurs, and Red Wave for the Grizz, Ja Morant. Nice hat. Ja Red Wave. Landry Shamet for the Nets, Mitchell Robb for the Knicks, Paul Reed for the Sixers, Jason Tatum, National Pride for the Celtics, and we've got another gold for the Warriors. Draymond. Got Troy Brown Jr. for the Bulls, Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors, Tobias Harris for the Sixers, Sam Merrill for the Bucks, and Red Wave for the Suns, Steve Nash, all-time greats. We already had one of those. Was it a gold? I think it was a gold. Right, box number 4. Larry Nance Jr. for the Cavs. Zion for the Pels. Hakeem, all-time greats for the Rockets. I'm going to have Mosaic for the Bucks, PJ Tucker. And a red wave for the Sixers, Denny Green. Gold in this one, KD for the Nets. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors. Killian Hayes for the Pistons. Jalen Smith, NBA debut for the Suns. And gold for the Magic. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Otto Porter Jr. Hello, Cal. How are you, my friend? TJ Warren for the Pacers. Giannis for the Bucks. Mikal Bridges for the Suns. Chris Paul, national pride for the Suns. And a red wave for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant again. 2 Ja red waves. Nice, Cal. What's the drink of choice tonight? I'm on. I don't know if I can do advertising on here, but I'm currently having a James Squire ginger beer. Very refreshing. Troy Brown Jr. for the Bulls. Eric Gordon for the Rockets. Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks. We've got LeBron James, national pride for the Lakers. And red wave for the Kings. Harrison Barnes. Way too much beer. Oh no. Put it NFL Prism. Yes, I'm wanting to see that. Hopefully I can watch some of that. Got Karis LeVert for the Pacers. Landry Shamet for the Nets. Chris Middleton for the Bucks. Anthony Edwards, NBA debut for the Wolves. And red wave for the Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon. Lonzo Ball for the Pels. Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers. Facundo Campazzo for the Nuggets. Carol Lewis Jr., NBA debut for the Pels. And red wave for the Hawks, Cam Reddish. I've got ATL for Pits. It can't be on till midnight yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've been keeping an eye on it. Should have been. Shouldn't take too long. New product. Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizz. Darius Baisley for OKC. Luke Kennard for the Clippers. CJ Ellaby for the Blazers. And for the Celtics, red wave, Peyton Pritchard. Nice. We've got a Peyton gold in the first one. Now we get a Peyton red. I think it's LaMelo is coming. Okay. Cal has talked the LaMelo into existence, so we'll see how we go. Kobe White for the Bulls. Tristan Thompson for the Celtics. Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. And red wave for the Heat. Precious Achiuwa rookie. Nice. His Prism is really. Oh, of course, yeah. I keep forgetting about that. Bloody Panini. Be a fun wait, though. Got JJ Redick for the Mavs. Terry Rozier for the Hornets. Ben Simmons for the Sixers. Tim Duncan, all-time greats for the Spurs. And red wave for the Sixers, Seth Curry. Got D-Book for the Suns. Malik Beasley for the Wolves. Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. James Harden, national pride for the Nets. And a gold for the Kings. Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. Oh, it's Harrison Barnes. No. Coffee with a beer in it. That sounds interesting. Got Miles Bridges for the Hornets, Enes Kanter for the Blazers, Dirk Nowitzki finals MVPs for the Mavs, Rui Silver for the Wiz, and Red Wave for the Warriors, Steph Curry. Had a few nice Stephs. This time, National Pride Red Wave. Boffy. Oh. I'm shuddering just thinking about the taste of it. KCP for the Lakers, Tobias Harris for the Sixers, Kyle Anderson for the Grizz, Vernon Carey Jr. for the Hornets, and Red Wave NBA debut Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. Boston win game one. Thank you, Cal. I hope so. I want at least one on the road to start. If it's 2-0 to the Warriors, it wouldn't be looking pretty. So if we can get one game in San Francisco, I'll be stoked. Hopefully it's tomorrow, so I can not be as stressed for game two. PJ Tucker for the Bucks, Paul Millsap for the Nuggies, Joe Harris for the Nets, Allen Iverson all-time greats for the Sixers, and Red Wave for the Wiz, Russell Westbrook. Marcus Smart for the Celtics, Cam Payne for the Suns, Josh Green for the Mavs, Tyrese Maxey, National Pride for the Sixers, and got a gold for the Nuggets, Monty Morris. I think Horford is the difference at 100%. Horford and Marcus Smart. We're going to have to put Marcus Smart on Curry, and Smart's got a pretty good record at keeping Steph's points pretty low when he's guarding them. So those two are going to be big for us. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors, Jared Allen for the Cavs, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, KD, Finals MVPs for the Warriors, and Red Wave for the Sonics, Gary Payton. And it goes to OKC. Got Monty Morris for the Nugs, John Wall for the Rockets, K-Love for the Cavs, Jason Tatum, National Pride for the Celtics, and Red Wave for the Clippers, Nick Batum. If they can average 15 and 10, they win, and GSL can't defend Brown Tatum again. Yeah, I'm thinking along the same sort of lines, Cal. Got Rajon Rondo for the Clippers, De'Aaron Fox for the Kings, Gordon Hayward for the Hornets, Jaden McDaniels for the Wolves, and Red Wave for the Jazz, Udoka Azubuike. Nemanja Bjelica for the Heat, Trey Burke for the Mavs, Sam Merrill for the Bucks, Obi Toppin, NBA debut for the Knicks, and Red Wave for the Raptors, OG Anunoby. My two mates are both Boston. I don't have an NBA team, but I'm launching the finals at Sporting Globe tomorrow, so I'll be there drinking at 11 o'clock on a Friday. I love it. Got Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers, Tyus Jones for the Grizz, Aaron Baines for the Raptors, Cole Anthony, NBA debut for the Magic, and Red Wave for the Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic. Got Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz, Andre Drummond for the Lakers, Obi Toppin for the Knicks, Tony Parker, all-time greats for the Spurs, and Red Wave for the Mavs, Josh Richardson. Go hard or go home. Not even roll tonight into it. Oh, I love it. You're a nutter, Cal, an absolute nutter. What do you have for tea? 5 kilos of steak or something, was it? A good lining on the stomach before you fill it with beer. Jamal Murray for the Nuggies. Boban Marjanovic for the Mavs. Taylor Norton Tucker for the Lakers. Precious Achua for the Heat. And a red wave for the Warriors, Nico Mannion. Loose unit. You're the good kind of loose unit, Cal, I can tell. Got Kent Bazemore for the Warriors. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. Lou Williams for the Hawks. Tyrese Maxey, NBA debut for the Sixers. And red wave for the Magic, Markel Fultz. Where's this fucking... I almost read your comment out live there, Cal. It's coming. Surely. Got a gold in this one. Avita Zubats for the Clippers. Thanasis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. Steph Curry, national pride for the Warriors. And for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant. Alfred Payton for the Knicks. Mike Conley for the Jazz. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Nets. James Wiseman for the Warriors. And for the Kings, Tyrese Halliburton, national pride. Nice hit. Right, last box. Let's find us Gold Mellow. Just because Cal's called it. Mess. Let's go. Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, Maxi Kleber for the Mavs, Doug McDermott for the Pacers, Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, Red Wave NBA debut, Patrick Williams for the Bulls. A nice colour match. Gold cage. You can't get gold cage in this one, unfortunately, Amy. This is 2021. I think Mosaic for this year is due out in August, I think, or September. So it's not too far away. Ricky Rubio for the Wolves. Duncan Robinson for the Heat. Russell Westbrook for the Wizards, national pride. Name Mosaic. Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. And Red Wave for the Wizards, Brad Beal. Got a Jalen Smith debut Mosaic Genesis. That's not too bad, Cal. At least it's a rookie. I've got a knack of pulling people, Grizzlies players that aren't rookies. Tyus Jones and Brandon Clark, Genesis. Colin Sexton for the Cavs. Bol for the Nuggets. Jamias Ramsey for the Kings. Denny Avdia, NBA debut for the Wiz. And gold for the Hornets. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. It is LaMelo Ball Gold National Pride. Cal, you called it. You are a wizard. You are a wizard. That is nice. Oh, Cal. You are. Oh, can't believe it. One time. That is a beauty. LaMelo Ball, Gold Wave, National Pride. Who had the Hornets? Hornets were Stewart, spot 17. Congrats. That is a beauty. Beauty is Mr. Denny from before. Last box magic. Cody Zeller for the Hornets. This is Zach Collins for the Blazers. Luguentz Dort for OKC. Reggie Perry for the Nets. And Red Wave for the Lakers, Shaq. Finals MVPs. Just PayPal me. PayPal you $8 for another pint. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers. Davis Bertans for the Wiz. Brandon Clark for the Grizz. Gary Payton, all-time greats for the Sonics, going to OKC. And Red Wave for the Suns, Chris Paul. I also take American Express. How much are the fees? Charge 3% on top for American Express. Ben McLemore for the Lakers. Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Daniel Tice for the Bulls. Steve Nash, all-time greats for the Suns. And Red Wave, Josh Okogie for the Wolves. Paying you a scooter for $8. You can here in Queensland, I think, surely. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. Maybe back in the day, you get $8 jugs. Happy hour back home. Oh, got another auto, guys. Nico Mannion for the Warriors. Tyrese Halliburton, National Pride for the Kings. Got a Red Wave and Joel Embiid. Right, what's that auto? Hopefully it's better than last time. It's Mike Miller for the Heat. That is yuck. Yeah, but probably 4x. Yes, it does. Yes, yes, it's very true. Big bad Mike Miller. And Tyrese again. Got RJ Barrett for the Knicks, Jabari Parker for the Kings, Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, Shaq Finals MVPs for the Lakers, and Red Wave for the Bucks, Jordan Nora. You're getting lots of rookie reds, it's always good. Got Shake Milton for the Sixers, Devontae Graham for the Hornets, Kerry Lewis Jr. for the Pels, Emmanuel Quickly, NBA debut for the Knicks, and Marvin Bagley III, red for the Kings. No impact. We'll give you a buzz when we next want a mellow, Cal. You can come on stream. Danny Green for the Sixers, Ja Morant for the Grizz, Kevin Knox II for the Knicks, Patrick Williams NBA debut for the Bulls, and Red Wave for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter. More on tonight, I'll make a coffee on cooked. Yes, Cal, I'm doing a 10-box MJ Blue Diamond after this. I've got Seth Curry for the Sixers, Eric Bledsoe for the Pels, Jordan Nora for the Bucks, Charles Barkley, all-time greats for the Suns, and our gold is for the Rockets. It's John Wall. Spots left, yes, I think there's spots left, Cal. There should be a couple left, and there's a mini up as well if you want to go that route. Right, Norm Powell for the Blazers, DeAndre Jordan for the Nets, Rob Covington for the Blazers, Jason Tate for the Rockets, and last card of the break, it's a Red Wave for the Suns, Charles Barkley, all-time greats. Nice to finish with a Sir Charles. That was a good break. Obviously headlined by a red Anthony Edwards National Pride. Nice and clean, as well as a LaMelo Ball Gold National Pride. It was a good break. We've got some Tyrese's and some Obies. We've got some good cards in that one. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and thank you, Cal. As I said, there is a 10-box MJ Blue Diamond break up at the moment. There's still plenty of hobby boxes to be given away in those as well. And a mini is also up for those. It's a bit different. The mini is 20 spots. First gets 3 spots, second gets 2 spots, third gets 2 spots, and fourth gets a spot. If you want to jump in that. Yeah, once again, thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you shortly.